Now that I understand what the expenses are for growing olive trees here in this area, can you give me an idea of what the costs are to produce one single olive tree?
Okay, you just know that if you want to open a farm and producing extra virgin olive oil, there's a lot of money to spend. Now, what is the average cost of 1 liter of extra virgin olive oil? No? You need to pay the people to take care of the olive trees. So you have a labor cost for the olive harvest. There's a time, it's from the end of September until November, that we pick the olives. So you have to pay the people. So we have labor costs for the olive harvest. You have to transport the olives to the oil mill. You have to pay the oil mill fees. You have to pay for the bottling, for the storage, for the transport, for GST and taxes. So you have other expenses.
And what percentage of olive oil can I get from olives? For example, how much olive oil will I receive from 100 kilos of olives?
This is a good question, because there are some seasons we don't get 1 olives. It was, for example, 3 years ago, we didn't have production in this area, but we had the expenses. So we say that from from 1 tree you can get from 20 to 50 kilos of olives. And the percentage of oil you can get goes from 8% to 20%. Average is 14, 15. So just to give you an example, if I bring 100 kilos of olives to the oil mill, I can get from 8 to 20, 18 liters of extra virgin olive oil.
Alessio, I've read that extra virgin olive oil has the best nutritional qualities that is produced in the shortest time possible from the harvest. Is that true?
It's very important that you know that the highest quality, you get the highest quality of the extra virgin oil if you pick the olives at the end of September. If you press them within 3 hours from the picking, this is very important, you get the best oil. The problem that the percentage of oil you get is just 8-9%. So economically, no one is doing it. Because I think if you want to sell them, you just want a high production. As much oil you can get from one olive trees, as much you earn. Exactly. The problem that if you want an extra virgin olive oil of the highest quality, you need to pick the olives at the end of September.
Okay.
But the percentage of oil you can get is just 8%.